Hi everybody, my name is Jordan. I am going to be taking you through a beginner HIIT workout for seniors, or just any beginner level. So HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. I'm going to be doing a combination of moves that'll get your heart rate up, but also going to be including some resistance and strength. We're going to work the total body today, everything included by the time the workout is over. All right, we're going to start just nice and easy here with a warm-up. Also wanted to mention, as far as equipment you'll need today, a set of weights. I'm using a set of 5-pound dumbbells today, and then a chair also. If you have that at home, you could just grab and have that ready to go. I'm just going to keep it off to the side for now. We'll start with that warm-up. So we're just marching in place, nice and easy. As you're marching here, try to get those arms involved as well. All right, plant those feet down on the ground. You're gonna go into a little squat. Let's do 3 more squats. All right, and then some side steps. So the side steps is going to be the first move that we're going to do, but we'll be picking up weights here shortly and adding a little upper body movement to this as well. All right, let's go ahead and grab a hold of those weights. So we're going to be combining a side step with a bicep curl. So you're going to step to the side, curl it up. And if my pace is too fast at all in any of these movements, please feel free to slow it down. If the weights get to be too much, you could also set those off to the side and just go body weight. Let's go 4 more here. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1, take a rest. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna be marching in place. So you're gonna take like kind of a high knee, and then you're gonna add arms in, kind of like you're running in place. We'll take it nice and slow here. All right, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift it up, and then switching sides. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Let's go 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, we are going to be going into hamstring curls. So you'll just shift your body weight side to side, kick that heel back. With the upper body, you're just going to hold those arms to about a 90 degrees, do a little isometric hold as we're doing those hamstring curls. All right, we're going here in 3, arms up, 2, 1, and go. So the quicker you go on this one, the more it's going to bring that heart rate up. So take this to your own pace. All right, taking 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, now we're gonna go into just a strength move here. This one is gonna work backside of your arms, so into those tricep muscles. You're gonna take a little bent over position, press those hips back, hinging here at the waist. Elbows come up by your sides. You're gonna straighten those arms out Bend the elbows. Straighten and bend it back. All right, I'm gonna have you do 4 here with me. And last one. Go ahead and take a rest. All right, next move, you're gonna be doing a forward heel tap right out in front of you. With those arms, we're just gonna bend them up to a 90-degree hold. Palms are gonna face in. All right, we're gonna get moving here again in 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms up and go. And again, just a reminder, these weights make it a little bit more challenging. If it's getting to be too much, just set the weights aside and you can still do that movement with the feet. All right, we're gonna be counting down here. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're gonna go back to just a strength move only. This one is gonna work your back muscles. We're gonna go into that bent over position again, just like we did with those triceps. And this time, you're gonna pull those weights up to your hips, and then you're lowering back down. All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's go 4 more. And taking a rest here once again. All right, now we're gonna go back to some knee raises. So nice high knees. Arms are gonna come up. We're gonna do just a nice little easy torso twist. All right, moving here once again in 3. Arms up, 2, 1, and let's march here. Four more. Here's 3 and 2 and 1. Perfect. We're gonna take a little break from those weights here for a second. For this next move, we're gonna grab a hold of your chair. For this first move, we're just gonna use the back of it for balance. All right, so you're gonna go into a squat as low as you're able to go. Squat down, side leg raise, 1 on each leg, and repeat. Squat down, raise the leg out to the side, switch, and repeat. Let's do that one more time. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to use this chair for the next move as well. I will have you go ahead and grab a hold of those weights. We're going to just take them right to your chest. Weights are completely optional on this one. Sitting right to the edge of your chair. You're gonna stand up and sit back down. You wanna try to avoid using those arms to help you up at all. But again, if this is too much with the weight, please feel free to set them down and just go with body weight. Let's do one more squat here. Take it down, stand it up, and set those weights aside here for a second again. We're gonna use this chair for another move. We're gonna go into a push-up. You can also use a wall as well if you need something a little more modification for you. So up on those tiptoes, you're gonna lower chest to the chair and press it back up. Inhale, exhale, press up. So inhale, lower down. Exhale, press away. Two more push-ups. And rest. All right, get that chair out of the way. We're gonna grab those weights here again. We've got 3 moves left I'm gonna take you through. We're gonna go double side steps next. We're gonna hold those arms up. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. So step together, step. Step together, step. Getting that heart rate up here again. One more time, each direction. Take it back and break. All right, feet are gonna come nice and wide on the ground now. Toes slightly turned out. Weights right between those legs, so right out in front of you. You're gonna lower down. You're gonna pulse, pulse, bring it up, and repeat. In 3, 2, 1, go. Pulse, pulse, take it up. Good. Pulse, pulse, and up. Let's go with 4 more right here. And last 2. And last 1. And take it up. All right, now elbows are gonna be bent to about a 90-degree angle. A little bend in those knees. You're gonna raise out and back down. Lift and lower, working those shoulders. It's gonna be your last move, and then we're gonna do a nice long cool down and stretch to end your workout today. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Three more. Last 2. Last 1. And rest. Awesome job. Setting those weights just right off to the sides. We're gonna take nice, easy, just side steps. Cross those arms out in front of your body, loosening up through the shoulders. Take one arm across the front of your chest to stretch it out. And let's switch, other side. All right, we're going to be going into a standing quad stretch next. Feel free to grab a hold of your chair for balance. You're going to reach for the top of your foot. Now, if your flexibility doesn't allow you to actually grab the top of your foot, the other thing you can do is just take your toes right up on the chair. The goal is to feel that stretch right through the front side of your leg. So here, or just like this. All right, let's get that other side, switch it up. All right, go ahead, release that. We're gonna stretch out your hamstrings now, so through the back side of your legs. You're gonna take one foot and just kick it right up on your chair, back nice and flat. So you're gonna lean yourself forward. You should feel that stretch right through the back side of your leg. All right, and let's switch other side. All right, we'll do one more stretch here together. We're gonna take a seat in your chair now. This one is gonna target through the glutes, back side. You're gonna take and cross one leg over the other. And we're going into that seated figure 4 stretch. All right, let's go ahead and release this side. When you're ready, we'll switch it over to your other leg. Same thing, you can apply just a tiny little bit of pressure on the inside of that knee. All right, everybody, and we're going to call that good for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day.